I like to think of Yoga Nidra as a process of falling asleep to wake up. It's like falling asleep in some way allows you to wake up to a unique potential. And that's a potential that we all possess as beings, but it's something that we can't strive for. It's an effortlessness and a surrendering. And I find, as a person who lives with type 1 diabetes, that helps inform my experience of navigating all of the seas of change. And that can be a precursor or even a practice, something that's very close to me that helps me support all areas of my life. So starting with diabetes and moving into every aspect of life. This is a Yoga Nidra I will be teaching you, guiding you through from my teachers of the Himalayas. So this is a very ancient technique. It's called Shitali Karana. So we'll be guiding a process of relaxation through specific, we'll call them marma points of the body, so specific energetic centers. And I don't know the exact neuroscience behind it, but what you're going to be doing is circulating your attention throughout different areas of the body. And what this does, at least on like a psycho-emotional level, is it really helps your mind settle into just being in the body and being safe in the body rather than gripping. It helps the mind stop searching for things to grab hold of and allow it just to be. Yoga Nidra, and then this is the last part, because I'm an educator at heart and I want you guys to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. Yoga Nidra, it's not the process of relaxation, although that's how we commonly associate Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a state that is transcendent of waking, dreaming, and sleeping. So in this process of relaxation, the idea is that you're not gripping on to any state of waking, dreaming, sleeping. You may notice all of these states, but that you're abiding in a place of oneness, of observation, without holding on to it. Okay. So if you do know notice you fall asleep, there's no judgment. Or if you do notice that you get pulled off into like a dream, or if you're thinking and planning about your day or reminiscing about yesterday, these are all just different states of consciousness. It's simply as you become more adept at this to not hold on to it, just to allow it to pass. And that's why it can be a really wonderful counterpart to a meditation practice. Okay, the way that it was explained to me is that this is a process of surrender, whereas meditation is a process, yes, of concentration, but of harnessing prana or our energy within the body and directing that. Not that we're doing that with this, but this is more of like, how can I say? It's less of an intensifying experience, whereas meditation it can be like you're pulling in all of this energy and you're directing it. Okay, at least in the ancient traditions of what meditation was about. It was all about allowing Kundalini, which is your prana, your energy, to rise and to ascend. Are there any questions about this process before we begin? Okay. So it's really of the absolute utmost importance that you're comfortable for this. It's recommended you do not do this.
I have a question.
Yeah. Who's speaking? Is that Michelle?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you? So we're doing Yoga Nidra, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're going to keep our eyes open, or we close them?
They're going to be closed. However, if you feel like you have to keep your eyes open, it's fine. Okay. But ideally it's practice close. Now, what would be really useful is if you are in a well-lit room, and even if you aren't, to have like a washcloth for your eyes.
Yeah. Or turn off the light.
Yeah, turn off the light or keep like a little bit of a light on. You don't want to be in complete darkness. A washcloth is something we all have. If you have something more weighted, that can be useful. But know that if you do commonly fall asleep with this, that the heavier like the instruments are, like if you've got a heavy blanket and something heavy on your eyes, that actually might put you to sleep. But if you have a really hard time relaxing, maybe the heaviness will be a support to you. So you want to be comfortable. I did a post on Instagram today about like 3 potential ways you could be comfortable, so you could check it out. For me, like I had back surgery last year, so lying flat on the ground does not feel comfortable. I like to lie on a soft surface like a couch, having some support under my knees and under my head. No, you are probably going to get cold, so it's good to have a blanket over you. Yes. Is it Lucia or Lucia?
It's Lucia. And
Lucia.
hi, I'm just wondering, at the end, will you bring us back to being fully awake, and it's not one that's going to be just putting us into sleep for the evening, right? I mean, I'm asking because it's only going to be, it's like 3 p.m. my time. So I have things I want to do after this.
Yeah. You'll
Okay.
have more energy for later. I mean, and if you guys are going to bed, it will help you go to bed too. So, number of things. Heather, I gave myself a kinder her. I said I was going to be low. I was low when I taught you, and what's happening. I knew it was going to happen. It's that time of day. It's my dinner time. So let's get situated on the back. Get comfortable. I'll give you guys a moment just to settle in. You're welcome to keep your camera on or off, and I will guide you out of this. I would say we're going to be here for a half an hour at the most. Okay. So please get settled. Lie on a comfortable surface and allow your feet to be a little wider than the hips. It's nice to lengthen the buttocks under you so there's some space for your low back. It's not too compressed. Palms up by your sides, shoulders down the back. And ensuring that the head and neck are comfortable. So if you do have something under the back of your head, just make sure that the forehead is not higher than the chin. This compresses the neck. So you want to have it relatively on the same plane. Go ahead and cover your eyes. And settle in. Breathe smoothly and slowly. The abdomen expands on the inhale, softening the belly region. And the abdomen falls gently on the exhale, passively, nearly effortlessly. Begin to count back each breath from 20. So there's no race to arrive at 0, simply to witness each breath. And as the abdomen falls on the exhale, sense like you're releasing another layer of contraction, tension. On the exhale, notice the body meets the earth. Grows heavier and heavier. On the inhale, experience the earth rising up to meet the body. Full support. Whenever you reach zero, there's no hurry to arrive. Whenever that happens, please relax the conscious shaping of the breath. Allow the breath to be completely natural. Please link your attention to the sense of sound. Remaining open, observe there's sound around you. Sound moving through space. You attach to nothing. Notice observing sound is different than hearing. Remaining open, sound enters, sound leaves. Shift attention to the physical body. Notice the unique way that you're holding the body right now, like how you're lying on the floor or the surface that you're on. Are there any areas of contraction and tension? Allow for a deeper sense of release. Relax the back of the head, the base of the neck, the shoulder blades, the upper arms, relax the chest, the lungs, relax the physical heart. Body is still and stable. So heavy, so stable. The mind can rest completely. The chest is open. It's clear. Like a vast and infinite blue sky. The chest is still. And the abdomen is soft. Notice the natural rhythm of the breath up the abdomen. How the abdomen rises and falls without effort. Breath is so perfect. It's exactly what you need right now. Feel the moment that the inhale becomes the exhale. The moment the exhale becomes the inhale. In the transition, surrender even deeper. Recognize that you are not the breather. The body breathes. You are the awareness. Just bring attention to the space between the eyebrows. Relax. See, feel, imagine a blue star-like point of light. As you relax, this image reveals itself to you. As it does, repeat the mantra Om. This is simply the invocation of the highest in all. Bring your attention to the pit of the throat. Relax again. See, feel, sense a blue star-like presence. When that occurs, simultaneously repeat the mantra Om. Right shoulder. Relax. Same thing. Right elbow. Right wrist. Tip of the right thumb. Right index finger. Right middle finger. Right ring finger. Effortless awareness. Right little finger. Each fingertip a point of light. Resonating the mantra Om. Right wrist. Right elbow. Right shoulder. Throat center. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Tip of the left thumb. Left index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Relaxing all effort. Awareness remains. Center of the left wrist. Left elbow. Left shoulder. Throat center. Heart center, blue, star-like presence. Right chest. Heart center. Left chest. Heart center. Throat center. Space between the eyebrows. Now see the stars lit in the body. Feel the infinite space between them. Like the body were a constellation strewn across starry, dark sky. Observe the breath moving through the space, connected with points of light. Bring attention to a space 6 to 8 inches in front of the forehead. This is the screen of the mind. On this screen, the mind projects images, shapes, colors. Be effortless and open, watching the screen of the mind. Without attaching to anything. Bring attention once again to the breath. Watch as the breath moves in and out. Breath is awareness. Observe the awareness move in through the left nostril, and exhale out the right. Watch as the breath moves in the right and out the left. The breath moves in the left, rises, out the right, it descends. Following the breath, you are completely effortless. Relax the breath technique. Rest attention in the heart center. Deep, profoundly in the center of the heart. See or experience, maybe it's just imagining it, a golden egg. Feel its light emanating from deep in the center in all directions, up, down, forward, back, side to side. The body resting in its light. This is the light of all healing, wisdom, and oneness. Surrender all remaining effort into the light of the heart. Please begin to deepen and lengthen your breath once again. Consciously shaping both the inhale and exhale and directing its flow to every nook and cranny of the body. Just feel the breath reawakening the body. Re-enlivening the mind. Observe the space around you. Sounds in the immediate environment. As you start to come back to life, incorporate some movement in your hands. Wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. Turn the head from side to side. And as you're ready, you can roll to one side. Stay there for several breaths. I don't want to hurry out of Yoga Nidra. Whenever you are ready, you can come back up to a comfortable seat, and we'll end our practice this evening. What I love about Yoga Nidra as a person who lives with diabetes, and I can only experience this as a person who lives with diabetes, but it allows me to remain established in a place of me that's aware and witness everything that's going on without there's no energetic charge to it. That's pretty amazing. Like that you could do that even without diabetes, but like if we can use diabetes as the means to study that for ourselves and learn how to do that, wow, that's just like life power right there.